What's up, guys? Out here with another video, and I just want to go ahead and address this topic that has been brought to my attention a few times since I've had my YouTube channel. And I kind of want to clear some things up because someone told me that they left a comment to one of my videos, and they accused me of deleting the video, which is totally bogus. I don't do things like that. And it was concerning, a certain topic. And and I've had a couple people tell me this in the past, that they've left comments on my videos and they don't show up. So I want to let you guys know, and I want you guys to understand how YouTube's algorithms and stuff work, which I still don't I don't fully understand how they pick and choose of what they're going to show and what they're not going to show. It's just pretty crazy right now with the whole YouTube algorithms. But I want to assure you guys, I do not delete comments and messages, right? I don't do that. There's some that I will not respond to, or there are some that I may not see and I may not respond to, but to delete them, I don't do things like that. Because I know there are some people who actually delete comments, and they actually, try to keep from engaging certain people, because I've had it done to me to where people have deleted my stuff. But I don't do things like that. I'm a person, I like open dialogue. I like open discussions and things like that. And some of you guys know that I will discuss things with you guys in the comment section when I do have time. All right. So once again, I do not delete comments. I do not delete messages, and things of that nature. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of reasons why your comments may not be showing up. All right. And this is not me delete them. Now, I've had to delete comments before because people have said some really, really defamatory things, some really degrading things. People have called me racial slurs and all that type of stuff. Now, those type of comments I will delete, but that's only happened just a few times, and I can probably count on both hands how many times that's happened. But other than that, if you were just asking a general question, or if we're just having a conversation, and even some of you guys know who may not even be subscribers, even some of my trolls out there, you can see where I've had a conversation, a back and forth with them, and I just get to a point where I'm just like, okay, yeah, whatever, man, and I just leave the conversation, but I still leave the whole thread up so everyone else can read. But here are a couple of things that may keep your comment from being seen. Okay, now the first one that I know that's the most common is if you try to leave links to websites or links to YouTube videos and stuff like that. A lot of times YouTube will not allow those comments to show up. I will have to go in and manually review it, and basically say, I want this being shown on the comments thread. Sometimes I don't even get a notification. A lot of times I don't get a notification of what needs to be reviewed or anything like that. I will have to go through each individual video and watch each individual video to see if there are some comments that need to be reviewed. But I got so many videos that I can't go through all of them. So I'll say the best thing to do, if I do see a message from you and you say, hey, listen, I made a comment and I can't see it, I don't see it posted, can you go ahead and read that comment or review it, or post it to the video. If I have time, I will go ahead and do it. And it can only be done from a desktop. It can't be done from a cell phone. I have to go to a desktop, which I'm not really on that much, and I will have to go and manually review it and manually approve it. But just to let you guys know, some of these comments I can't see myself. So when you do leave comments and they don't show up on the thread, I don't see them at all. Okay, it's not like I see them and then they just disappear. Sometimes they just go directly into the archives. Okay, so that's number one. If you leave a link or something like that, it won't show up. Okay, now part two of what I just said about leaving a link is kind of like, maybe 1.5 because what happens is that if your grammar is not good, okay? And I do see a lot of people leave me messages and their grammar is not good. So let's say, for instance, you're writing me a message or something in the comments and you don't put a space between the period and the next sentence. The it'll show up as a link, okay? So let's just say if you write the word down and then you got a period and then you start the next sentence with a word like computer, C-O-M. So it's like YouTube's it's like the comment would show up, or those 3 words or those 2 words with that period in between without the space would show up as a link. So it'll show up as down.com. You see what I'm saying? And it'll recognize it as a link and it won't show up. Okay. Also, when you're posting scripture, you know, if you're posting a scripture and you're using a number and then you're using a colon and then you're using another number, depending on how much space you put in between all of those, it'll show up as a link, and what'll happen is that YouTube will not allow that to be seen. Now, also, if you're using foul language, if you're using bad language, a lot of times YouTube will automatically flag it. All right, there's certain words that you can use. YouTube will automatically flag it, and it won't show up in the comment section. So I'm just basically putting it out there, guys, that, you know, I don't delete messages. That's not my character. You guys know that I will have discussions with you back and forth. So it's not like I'm going to sit back, have a discussion with you, and then turn around and delete your comment. That's not what I do. I don't do stuff like that. You know, I want my channel to be open for dialogue and discussion on these topics and these issues. And that's why I try to engage you guys as much as I can. Now, I can't engage everyone. I can't talk to everyone because, you know, I'm busy doing other stuff as well. So YouTube is not my life. But I will say that I do not, once again, I do not delete messages and comments on my channel. So, but if you guys got any questions about that, you guys can always feel free to email me at eksbmin@gmail.com. All right. So you can always email me. And if you want to have a discussion on that, then we can do that as well. But once again, I do not delete comments and I don't delete messages on my videos. And, you know, if you guys are new to the channel, you like what you see, like what you heard, like, rate, share, comment, subscribe, and you guys have a blessed day.